So we saw the others seeing the lacrima that's absorbed Mother's ether, and now they actually going to follow the ether to another location where another relic is there. So they're actually on the right path on to find Mother, but they actually wonder, are they gonna let Dragon's Joe's henchmen staying in the crew? But they actually cannot actually stay because they're actually going to leave. In which we actually knew that Weiss do not understand the fashion 50 years into the future, but Shiki is determined to become friends with them. But we actually knew that Weiss still holds a grudge on Dragon Joe. However, they're actually still calling Shiki the Demon King, even though that's the same name that Siggy actually have. But we actually knew that he's gonna call himself Magic Mage King, which is appropriate name. However, we saw in the Skull Fairy where Elsie is actually knew that Ziggy reached the Oni Cosmos, by which we actually knew that the Union Army is on their way. But they actually knew how they actually met up with them because she actually knew that someone is a spy, which she knew that Jesse called the army because he is the government spy. Which, of course, we actually see Max and Warden's cameo as well, by which we actually see him being thrown to the brink. However, we actually hear from the guards, which is Hyuga and Gorin, as they actually decide to take him to the brig. But they actually knew that they actually won't stop fighting. But we actually see how she have mercy on Jesse, but we actually seen Jesse leaving the crew because we actually knew that in the past with Siggy, which we seen Elsie with the four shining stars as a kid. However, they actually set their course to the planet called Foresta, which is actually known as the Green Planet. But we saw Laguna, Jin, and Sylph actually enjoying lunch into the lunch area, the food bay, by which they made it to Foresta, by which we actually seen the area where they saw that there are good foods in the planet, by which we actually see how they're going to find a relic. But they actually knew that there was a man named Master Sino, sorry, Sino Self, who was actually a master of magic mage arts. But he's also known as the founder of Gravity Ether Gear Tactics, in which this is his home planet. But he actually died thousands of years ago, by which we actually knew that his followers actually knew where they are, which is the Poseidon Nero commanders, which there are actually in Team Beast, known as Brittany, Org, and Mara, at which they were actually there to actually guard the planet, by which they're actually getting ready to hunt down some robots as well. but we actually knew that they actually reached the next planet, which is Foresta, the green planet, which the first planet they made it to the cosmos is the red cave, the fire planet, and which they're actually going to find a relic there. But they have to get past the Team Beast to actually get there. So we're going to see what's going to happen on the next chapter next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy Join here saying signing out. Laters and be safe.